हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, कैसे हैं आप? उम्मीद करता हूँ आप सभी लोग अपने घर पर रह करके बिल्कुल ठीक होंगे, बिल्कुल स्वस्थ होंगे। जैसा कि आप सभी जानते हैं कि एनुअल एग्जामिनेशन आपके बहुत पास है और आप सभी घर पर रह करके अपने एनुअल एग्जामिनेशन की तैयारी कर रहे हैं। स्टूडेंट्स, I just want to give you one motto that if you do a lots of practice for a particular thing, definitely you will get the success. Okay, so practice make the man perfect. With this motto, this is Virendra, your computer science teacher, and I am here to give you most important lecture on PowerPoint. Students, as you know that right now revision session is going on, and right now we have started the revision from the beginning. Okay, so students, right now chapter number 4 is going on, and chapter number 4 is tables and chart in PowerPoint. And in this video you will have the practical demonstration of the same, right? So students, what are you waiting for? Please come to my laptop to have each and everything in detail. Please come.
Okay students, now I am going to start the class. In today's class we will have to learn about how to align the text in a particular table in PowerPoint. Number 2, charts in PowerPoint. And before starting the chart, we will have to understand about what are the components of the chart. So for understanding the chart, we have to insert a chart in a PowerPoint, right? So it means that total 4 topics we need to cover in this video. Number 1, aligning the text in a table. Number 2, what is chart, a little bit introduction about chart. Number 3, what are the components of chart. And number 4, what are the steps to insert the chart, right? So these are the things we need to study. So let's start it. First of all, we are going to understand about how to align the text in a table. So for this, first of all, we need to open the PowerPoint presentation. So let's open it. Click on start. Then after, go to the Microsoft then go to the all programs, then Microsoft Office. After that, what you need to do, just go to the Microsoft PowerPoint. So this one, so it is opening within a second. Now finally it's open. Now. So what we'll do, first of all, we're going to change the layout in a presentation. What we need to change the layout. So just right click on the slide pane, then go to the layout option and select any of the layout. So I am choosing here blank layout. So now it is changed. Okay, so once it is changed, what you will need to do, you need to insert a table, right? So how we are going to insert that? Just go to the insert tab, and after that go to the table group. Table group is located at the first part, that is this one. And right now this is known as table grid. So right, if you select like this, then you will have the preview of this, and once you have clicked on a particular cell, then immediately you will have your table, right? Like this. See, I have clicked on, see the table is ready now, right? In the second way, let me press the Ctrl Z, and the second way, just go to the insert and immediately click on table option. And second method is this one, insert table. Click on that. Immediately it is asking for the number of columns and number of rows. So how many number of columns you want? Suppose you want 3, and number of rows will be also 3. Okay, and then okay, see the same result will occur. Okay, so right now there are 2 methods to insert a chart in a table, right? So how we are going to align that? how we are going to align that, let me show you. First of all, these are the resizing handles, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, so total you have total 12. Okay, there are 12 resizing handles are there, and resizing handles are located on the border of the table. Okay, so let's resize it like this. Okay, so right now it is increased now. So what we'll do here, just I'm going to writing here some text here. Okay, just I'm writing here computer. I'm writing the text here computer. See, so computer I have written here. So what we'll do here, first of all, we are going to align the text, right? So first of all, we need to know where the alignment button is there in the PowerPoint. Okay, so if you observe here, automatically design and layout tab is occurred here. So please be remember, design and layout tab is occurred automatically. So you need to go to the layout tab, and once you are going to the layout tab, this is your alignment group. This is okay, and in this alignment group, what you need to do, this is the 6 kinds of alignments are there. This button is known as align text left, and the shortcut key is Ctrl+L. This is center, the shortcut key is Ctrl+E, and this button is known as align text right. This is called this is align text right, and the shortcut key is Ctrl+R. Okay, this is align top. This is called center vertically, and this is called align bottom. So there are 6 kinds of alignment buttons are there. Let me use one by one. By default it is left align. And the text is located on the top of the particular cell in a table, right? So please remember that the by default text is aligned on the top of the cell and left side. Okay, let's do the second option. This is the middle one, means you are saying that this is the center align, and this one is the right align, and this is already top position. Okay, so you will choose the second one, center vertically, and this one is called bottom, right? So these are the 6 kinds of alignments are there. Now once it is done, let me continue to the next one. Our next topic is how to insert the chart, right? How to insert the chart. So what we'll do here, first of all, we need to understand what is chart. So let me remove all these contents, or maybe okay, let's do I will take one more slide. Okay, and I'm going to understand it. I'm going to give you the explanation about the same. What is chart? Chart is nothing but it's a pictorial representation of the data sheet. Means I mean to say, whatever the data you have in the form of table, okay, that table is also be represented in the form of chart, right? And in the second thing, there is one more definition: the pictorial representation of the data. Whatever the data in the form of table you have, that also be represented in the form of pictures. That picture is also called a chart, right? So this is the one kind of definition. And what are the advantages for that? Suppose you have a data for a number of students. Okay, so if you want to deliver a presentation for that, if you want to analyze the performance of each and every student, so it will be done with the help of chart, a very easy way. Means the huge amount of data can be presented in the form of pictures, that is chart, and that chart is used for delivering the analysis report of the performance of any student, right? So I will show that how to insert each and everything, but before that we need to understand about what is data sheet. Data sheet क्या होता है, we need to understand about. So for this Data sheet means it's a one kind of you can say data that is displayed in a special window, okay, and that special window consists of all the required data in the form of table. Okay, so that special window consisting of required data, so that particular data means where the data is located is the one kind of sheet. Okay, that sheet is known as data sheet. So according to the definition, so you were saying that when we are going to insert a chart, the data is located in a particular sheet and will be opened in a special window is called data sheet, right? So this is all about your definition for data sheet as well as chart, right? So let me write these thing on your screen so that you can just able to remember these things. I'm just going to take the text box here. Okay, now I'm going to write here. First I'm going to write about chart. Chart means it's a pictorial representation of the existing data which is in the form of table called chart, right? Okay, so this is the definition of the chart. It's a pictorial representation of the existing data which is in the form of table. Okay, so now I'm going to write the definition for data sheet. Okay, data sheet. So what is data sheet? When we insert a chart, then the data is displayed in a spatial window, okay, spatial window, okay, and you can write here that is in the form of table. Okay, is in the form of table, and here finally you can write called data sheet. Okay, so this is the definition for data sheet, right? So I think you are able to see each and every content, right? Now let's understand about what are the components of the chart. Okay, so let's take the another one more slide. See, I have taken one more slide here, and before proceeding it, before what the components of the charts are. Okay, first of all we need to have a list out this thing. Okay, for giving the list for the same, I'm just going to writing this thing in a slide so that you can just able to view each and everything. Okay, so let me take one more text box here. Okay, and let me increase the font size also. Now first one is chart area. Okay, this is the component of chart. Component of chart, right? And you will take the first one is as a chart area. Second one, you will take second one as a category axis. Now the third one, value axis. Fourth one is data series. fourth one is data series, fifth one that is category name, okay. Then after you can take the sixth one as a plot area, okay. Then after you can take legends, seventh one will be become legends, eighth one that is our chart title, and then finally we will take the last one is grid lines, okay. So these are the components of the chart, okay. So students, I think you are able to view each and everything, okay. So please be remember these are the components, okay. If in your exam it is asked about write the few components of the chart, you can write any one, okay. Is it clear? I think so. So students, now it's time to understand each and every part, means what is chart area, what is category axis, we are going to understand it, okay. Okay, let's take one more slide here, okay. And after that, first of all we are going to insert a chart, okay, and then we are able to understand each and everything, okay. So for inserting a chart, first of all we are going to insert tab, and this is your illustration group. In the insert tab, this is the illustration group, and here the chart button is there. Click one time. After clicking that, you will have this window. The name of this window is insert chart window, and here various kinds of templates are there, which is the type of chart, okay, like column chart, line chart, pie chart, bar chart, area chart, scatter chart, you can say XY chart, stock chart, surface chart, donut chart, bubble chart, radar chart, okay. So these are the kinds of chart, okay. And suppose you are taking the column chart, so there is the various kinds of column chart, okay. If you select the line chart, so these are the examples for the line chart, okay. And besides you will have to see these are the examples of pie chart, okay. Meanwhile, whatever the selection you have made about the types of chart, you similarly you will get the all kinds of chart here, right, according to that. So let's take the column chart. Suppose I have taken this one, first one, and once I press OK button, immediately you are able to see the chart as well as data sheet. Both things you are able to see that. I have pressed OK here. Let's wait. It is taking a little bit of time. Please wait. Once it is created, it automatically displayed on your presentation. It is taking little bit of time. Finally, you are able to see. Now on the right side, the table is open in Microsoft Excel application, right? And the chart is appeared on the Microsoft PowerPoint, right? So right now you are able to see that category 1, category 2, category 3, category 4, okay. These are the things already written here, okay. So let me give you the details about what is the things you are able to understand here, okay. So let me maximize it, okay. So please be remember your data sheet is open in Microsoft Excel, okay. So let's maximize it. Now finally it maximizes, and now we are going to understand about what is the components of the chart. First of all, we are going to understand about what is chart area. Right now the definition says that the chart area which included the complete area of and the all objects in the chart. It means that whatever the complete area you are using for making the chart, and whatever the objects you are going to use in a particular chart, what the complete area for drawing that chart is known as chart area, okay. So right now it is already you are able to see that the one kind of boundary is there in the shape of rectangle. That is the one kind of chart area, and inside the chart you are able to take the various objects here, right? I think you are able to clear. Now let's come to the second point. Okay, so in the second point you are able to understand about what is plot area. Let me enlarge this chart so that you can able to see the slide in a very perfect way. Okay, so I have enlarged it. Okay, so students, I think now you are able to see each and everything. Okay, so right now if you find out the what is where is the chart area, just place the mouse pointer here. Okay, now I have placed here in a blank portion of the chart. Okay, you are able to see the chart area is written there. If you want to find out the plot area, just move your place here, move your pointer on the blank portion inside the chart area. Means plot area means the area within the chart area is known as plot area. The area within the chart area is called plot area. ओके मतलब क्या हुआ कि चार्ट एरिया के अंदर जो एरिया आप देख रहे हैं, जहां पर आपने एक्चुअल चार्ट आपने बनाया है, उसे हम कहेंगे प्लॉट एरिया. ओके, नाउ इट कंटेन्स द एक्चुअल चार्ट इटसेल्फ. Okay, and it included all the plotted data, your data series, your category axis, your value axis, each and everything are resided here. Okay, now after that let's come to the category axis. Where the category axis is this one, x axis, the horizontal line. This horizontal line is known as category axis. Let me show you. See, it is written there na, horizontal bracket में category axis. Okay, so whatever the data you want to represent here, that will be marked on the on a x axis. But if you want to mark the values, always values are marked on the value axis. Okay, it means y axis. So this is your y axis, right? See, vertical value axis is written there. Okay, now let's come to the data series. This is your data series. See, this is the series 1. Okay, this is series 2, this is 3. So what is this? So data series means these are the bars, these are the slices. Okay, these are the vertical bars which is in the form of rectangular rods. This is the one kind of rectangular rod that shows the data value, right? Now let's come to the category name. Right now, if you want to give a particular name to the particular categories like x-axis or y-axis, so that particular name is known as category names. कि जैसे आपने इस x एक्सिस को कोई नाम दे दिया आपने, जैसे मैंने मार्क्स अगर लिखा है यहाँ पर, जैसे लिखा मैंने नेम ऑफ ए स्टूडेंट, तो स्टूडेंट का नाम आपने यहाँ लिख दिया, तो उसको आप नेम ऑफ स्टूडेंट या स्टूडेंट लिस्ट आपने अगर नाम दे दिया तो ये आपका हो जाएगा कैटेगरी नेम. इसी तरह से यहाँ आपने मार्क्स लिख दिया तो वो आपका कहलाएगा वैल्यू एक्सिस का आपने उसका एक नाम कर, यानी कैटेगरी नेम हो गया उसका. ओके, चलिए अब हम बात करते हैं इसके अलावा कि व्हाट आर लीजेंड्स. लीजेंड्स क्या होता है? लीजेंड्स हम इसको कहते हैं, इसका मतलब वट एवर द कलर यू आर चूजिंग, वट एवर द स्पेशल सिम्बल्स यू आर चूजिंग, दैट गोइंग टू बी depicts with the particular symbols. Okay, the data series is going to be depicted with the help of a special symbol. That special symbol is known as legends. Likewise, the blue color is always shows for series 1. Okay, the next one is for series 2, the next one is for series 3. Okay, so this is called legend. So legend means the special symbol which is used for the data series, right? And what is data series? Data series is the rectangular rods which depicts the data values, right? Now let's come to the chart title. Right now, if you able to see here, there is no chart title there. So suppose you have written it is marks analysis, yeah, marks in IT. Suppose I have written here. So this is the one kind of chart title. Okay. Now let's come to the last point. The last point is grid lines. So grid lines is the, right now if you see here, these lines, See, these lines are called one kind of grid line. So right now the gap between the horizontal lines inside the plot area is a very large. Okay, so you can say this is the major grid lines, but if the lines having a very small gap, then you can say this is the one kind of minor grid lines. Okay, so students, right now these all are the components of your chart. Okay, now it's time to have a proper chart, so that you can have actual name for that, so that you can have the actual name. Okay, so what I'll do here, let me minimize these windows, and I'm going to take the one more Excel sheet here, right, this one. I'm going to open it, one more Excel sheet here. Okay, and I'm going to take this data. Okay, right now what is written here? Names. So I will just copy this data and paste in this one. Okay, let me open the second one. See this one. So right now the names will be pasted on category names like this. Okay, names are pasted here. Let me take the data series. Let me take the values for the data series. So let's open it, and I will paste this one. Okay, so I will paste here. Okay, I will paste here like this, and rest will be, I just want to delete a known requirement here, so I will delete it. Okay, I will delete it. Now let's take here, I will write here marks in IT, and here I will write here names of students, names of student. Okay, names of student. So this is the one kind of data here. Clear? Let's see what any changes will happen or not. See the changes is, I think you are able to see the changes which is applicable here. Okay, right now on the x-axis you are able to see the names of the student, right? And there is one more chart title is there. Okay, clear? One more chart title is there, marks in IT, and whatever the things I have given here. Okay, that is data series also highlighted with the special symbol, that was with the blue color. Okay, and values are depicted on the y-axis. Okay, so let's give the names for that. Okay, let me change the name here. I will write here result. Okay, I will write here result. Now second thing, for giving the names of the category name, what I will do here, just click on layout. Okay, layout tab, and after going to the layout tab, you can use these things like labels, axis and background. These are the groups where you want to use that. Okay, आप इन सबको ही use करोगे आप. So right now you want to change the axis. Okay, this you want to give that some name. So you can use this one, axis title button. If you want to give the name for horizontal axis, you will use this one, primary horizontal axis title, and you want to use the second one, title below axis. Okay, now after that you can write here names of students, names of student. And in the second form you will use the primary vertical axis title, and suppose I want here. Okay, so there is space is created here, and you can write here marks in IT. Okay, right now I have given the title. So I think you are able to see each and everything what I'm trying to give here. And finally, one more thing I just want to highlight here. The thing says, just take this one, grid lines. Okay, so right now I want the horizontal grid lines, okay, and minor lines. Right now already major lines are there. I will use this one. See, the changes appeared here. Okay, so in this video various things I have depicted here. Okay, various things that I have given. So I have explained here how to align the text, right? Okay, now after that, what is chart, what is data sheet, and then I will explain here what are the components of chart and how to insert a chart, okay, these things I have explained here. But in the next video I will try to explain the how to insert the video one more time, so that you can have the step by step entries of the table, step by step changes in a table, how to format the table, each and everything will be clear. Okay, so students, I hope each and everything is very much understandable by you. And but students, if you have any kind of doubt, any kind of problem, please get in touch with touch with me. Okay, I'm always here to give you all kind of support. Okay, and I hope you are definitely enjoyed each and everything. But student, if you have any kind of doubt, okay, just WhatsApp me, just use your YouTube comment, and please like and subscribe this my YouTube channel. Okay, so that's all for this. Okay, and right now we'll proceeding for the next step. Okay.
Okay, students, I hope you have understand each and everything what is delivered in this video. But students, if you have any kind of problem, any kind of doubt, definitely you can ask me by using your YouTube or just message by using your WhatsApp. Okay, students. So right now, I just want to give you a thank you so much because you don't skip any part of the video and you have watched this video very carefully. Okay, students. So students, please have a look a video many times so that you can have clearance of each doubt. Okay. So with this is great. Just want to say thank you so much and just give you one blessings to you. Keep healthy, keep smiling. Thank you so much for watching.